Hi, welcome to MathomBooks. My name is Jeremy.
My name's Therese.
So, we recently finished Jim Butcher's The Aeronaut's Windlass. It was Tezi's first audiobook, and we had a lot of fun with it. And we're going to be doing a review on that very soon, coming up. So be looking out for that. But we were talking about what we're going to read next. And originally, I wanted Tezi to pick the book for us. But, how did that go?
I told him to pick the book.
She's like, you pick the book. I'm like, no, pick the book. So anyways, what we decided to do is we narrowed it down to about 6 books. 6 books that sounded kind of interesting to us. We wrote them on pieces of paper, and we put them in here, our little R2-D2 cup. And we are going to pick which book we'll be reading next as we do our coloring and that we can review next for you. So anyways, these are the books that we have written down. So here it goes. The first one is
Dangerous by Shannon Hale. How far would you go to save the ones you love? And how far would you go to save everyone else?
Ooh, Maisie Danger Brown.
She must become the hero the world needs before she loses her heart
And her life.
Equal parts romance and action-adventure.
Wow.
This explosive story is sure to leave both longtime Shannon fans and avid sci-fi readers completely breathless.
Very cool. So we've got longtime Shannon fans and avid sci-fi reader, so that one might work out. Next, we have Bridge to Terabithia in there by Catherine Patterson. You guys probably already know that story. Tezi's never read it. I think it's a great one, you know, the classic story of friendship. And we'll see. We'll see if that one comes up. So we might also pick The Nightingale by KRISTIN Hanna. In love, we find out who we want to be. In war, we find out who we are. France, 1939.
In the quiet village of Carreveau, Vion Mauriac says goodbye to her husband, Antoine, as he heads for the front. She doesn't believe that the Nazis will invade France.
But they do.
Invade they do. A heartbreakingly beautiful novel that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the durability of women. It is a novel for everyone, a novel for a lifetime.
Interesting. We also might read a book that you guys have all been talking about a lot, of course. That's Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This one is about a violin prodigy, and since we've got a violin prodigy here, we thought that'd be kind of fun, because it involves playing violin and some time travel. Tezi claims to have done all of that, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see how accurate this is.
Exactly right. Etta wakes up confused and terrified in 1776 in the midst of a fierce battle scene, and she meets Nicholas Carter, the handsome young man, who is evidently he's kind of in control of a ship, like the book we just recently finished, Mr. Grimm. So we'll see. We'll see if this book is going to be as good as we think, if that gets picked. Next,
The Lake House by Kate Morton. Living on her family's gorgeous lakeside estate in Cornwall, England, Alice Edevane is a bright, clever, inquisitive, innocent, and precociously talented 14-year-old who loves to write stories.
wow.
But the mysteries she pens are no match for the one her family is about to endure.
One midsummer's eve, after a beautiful party drawing hundreds of guests to the estate has ended, the Edvanes discover that their youngest son, Theo, has vanished without a trace. Nearly 50 years later, having enjoyed a long, successful career as an author, Alice is now 80 years old and living in London.
Theo's case has never been solved, though Alice still harbors a suspicion as to the culprit.
Wow. So this story is said to be a lush, atmospheric tale of intertwined destinies. So, very interesting. Lastly, if we pick it, again, we have 6 books in there. 6 books in our little cup that we're going to choose between. The last one is Unintended Consequences by Marty Green. This is a story about a murder that takes place and a man who's kind of accused of the crime. He doesn't have much of an explanation as to how this stuff happened, but he claims he's innocent. We think this is fiction. We're not sure. But with all the making a murderer stuff going on and all that, it seemed kind of interesting, so we're going to throw that one in there as well. So, without further ado, we're going to pick the book. You can't do R2. I can't do it. Anyways, so here goes. Bridge to Terabithia. Interesting. Okay, so that's it. We are going to be reading Bridge to Terabithia next. Let us know in the comments if you guys think this is a good choice, and what are your thoughts on the other books? Where should we head next? Give us some helpful tips and whatnot, because the reality is we had a hard time deciding. That's why we did this. So give us your thoughts, and thank you for watching. This was fun, and look forward to our upcoming review of The Aeronaut's Windlass by Jim Butcher, as well as some other books we have coming your way. Thanks so much. My name is Jeremy.
My name's Tezi.
We're MathomBooks. Go find your voice.
In caravans of trucks and tanks, in planes that fill the skies and drop bombs.
Yeah, there's tranks and bonds. There's all kinds of stuff going on in war. You never know what's going on in war. Anyways, it sounds like an exciting read.
In the quiet village of
Caribou.
Vion
Mariach. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're French.
She.
We thought it'd be interesting because we have a violin prodigy right here.
That's funny.
And the story. Interesting. Let's see what would have been second.
Is that not the one you wanted?
No, it's fine. But I want to see what would be second. Just curious what fate would have. The Nightingale by KRISTIN Hannah. Interesting. Okay.
Trucks. Tranks and planes dropping.
Tranks and... Okay.
Dropping bonbons.